When I was a kid, Disneyland was a place where everyone felt free. But the most special part to me was the food. But I'm all grown up now, and I've kind of left Disneyland behind. However, I've heard the food here has gotten significantly better. Gyoza sausage buns, giant chicken sandwiches, quesadilla tacos, pickle lemonade. Disneyland is now a food destination, or is it? So today I'm gonna find out by tasting and ranking every most influential Disneyland food, and hopefully by the end, we will find the very best Disneyland food that there is. But I cannot do this alone. I brought in some help, my friend, Nico Leonard.
Proper heavyweight.
Nico is the perfect person to add to my duo. The reason why is he has a tragic story about Disney, which we'll get into later, but it's also because, I think we could agree that I have my entire career working in culinary. I would say you're maybe not the culinary mind. I think you represent the people.
Exactly, I'm the people first.
Our first one of the day, the churro. I'm so excited to hear that Nico has never had one before. It's a pastry dough that is then piped and fried and then tossed in cinnamon sugar.
I love cinnamon though. Basically a stick full of sugar. I love this.
I've had churros all over, and I will say, knowing what a great churro should be, this is a little underwhelming. The dough is not as good as it should be. It should be crispier. It should be lighter. It should be cooked a little bit less. There should be some more salt in there. It should be sweeter.
I don't know how you can make this nicer, mate. And I don't know what to expect in the rest of the day, so I would say 7.5 out of 10.
Wow. A churro at the end of the day, good or bad, is still decent. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's above mid, it's not exceptional, but it is tasty. Moving on.
The classic churro is our first score on the leaderboard. On to the next stop down Main Street, the pickle stand.
They're letting me select my pickle. I picked one girthy one and one average one. Which one do you want? Wow, you like the smaller one, huh?
Pickles, are they cucumbers or is it pickles because of the liquid and onions that it's preserved in?
Okay, here's a culinary answer for a culinary question for those who are asking. I do think it's funny that they call these pickles. Pickling is more of a technique and a term that applies to almost anything. You could pickle a broccoli, you could pickle a pig's foot, you could pickle an egg. But these are cucumbers. In America, they call them pickles. But really, it's a dill pickled cucumber.
American food, it's more salty, it's more sugary, it's more sweet. I love a pickle back home. This one, holy like you get immediate heartburn from this.
I like how much you like it.
He's like, Nico, do you want to go to Disneyland and eat everything? I'm like, there's a beer in the woods. Of course.
Texture, crunch is good. It's a solid dill pickle. It's not really that crazy. I mean, I'm not being blown away, but if I got this pickle, I would not be sad. This is a quality dill pickle. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
I think it's too much salty, too much sour. Give this a 5.
He's gonna eat this whole thing. Moving on.
I always say you can't be disappointed by a giant pickle. Now, maybe Nico's was just a little too small. Moving on. Up next, chimichangas. This is actually located in Frontierland, but because it sells out too fast, we literally had to have someone run all the way there and back so we could try it on Main Street. And then right before we started, a quartet snuck behind us.
Sorry, I don't wanna ruin your music here. I didn't know you guys were about to go right now.
I'm subscribing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Well, play your heart out for me. This is a breakfast chimichanga. Okay, it's got sausage, potato, egg, and cheese. It's a deep fried burrito. Typically, there's sauce.
I've never heard of that chimichanga.
Listen to the sound of his voice, and you might find out why.
Why? Oh, because I'm different. There's not enough salt in that.
Like that exactly.
Taste is very bland. I do like it though. It's nice. Where I'm from, we don't have burritos as fast food. Burritos are like luxury.
What? Burritos are luxury where you're from? What are you living in like the chasm of the castle or something in Ireland? You're like in the brig and the prison guard brings you like slop and you're like, please, I just want a burrito.
I would give this a 6. I would be relatively happy having this, but it could have been so much better.
Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Any like fast food burrito that you get is usually horrific. And this is above that. Salt level, underwhelming. Texturally, it's good. Tastes good. It's nice. Like I can eat this and enjoy it. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Moving on.
Not our favorite of the day, but decent nonetheless. Already filling up our tummies and the leaderboard. Moving on.
Nika, before we move on, I think it's time that we talk about your Disney experience.
At the age of around 10, my parents saved up and my grandfather passed away and left us some money to go with the whole family to America from the Netherlands. And it's a big deal, you know. I was diagnosed with ADHD. My parents and the doctors thought that my hyperactivity came from the food intake. I wasn't allowed any sugars or food coloring. Well, other kids were allowed to have all of that. And I'm still scarred from that.
So now we have an opportunity to bring that moment back to life.
To make up for it on camera, officially. It's my revenge.
Up next, over to Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. Good Lord, that is a name. Where we're trying a variety of foods, snacks, and drinks.
This is apparently a new item. It is the birria grilled cheese. You don't know what birria is, do you?
No.
It's a type of taco. Birria taco, typically done with goat, but a lot of the time done with beef. Beef is cooked down slowly, shredded, put in the taco with cheese, griddled, and then they serve it with the drippings or the consomme.
It is really messy and really soggy. Really, really tasty.
You're tasty.
I know. You would eat this in a restaurant. This is brilliant. The meat is unbelievable.
It's crispy, the meat's tender, it's juicy, it's salted nicely, it's fatty, the cheese is good. Toast is great.
Nearly as good as mine. Nearly as good
The
as
one
my,
that you burnt?
Yeah, that one.
In terms of birria, the flavor itself is good, the salt levels are perfect, but it's not necessarily like a traditional birria. If you go into this expecting the flavors of an original birria, you're probably not gonna get it.
I'm not looking for traditional stuff. I'm looking for a really good feed. I don't know. I really love that. I really enjoyed that. I would love to eat more, but I know there's a lot more items coming, so I'm quite sad I can't finish that. I would definitely give that an 8 out of 10.
I like it, it's good. This is an 8 out of 10.
Is it not difficult to do this on scale?
I think easy to standardize, but hard to execute. They deserve a round of applause. Moving on.
I'm not gonna lie, the birria grilled cheese really put the jolly in Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. A strong new leader on the board. Disney, you're on a roll. Let's see what's next.
This is the Matterhorn macaroon. I'll just start from the tip, you know?
People think I'm a liability. He is.
I'm shocked right now. How did they have this kind of quality at this volume? I don't understand.
It's nice, but I've never been a big fan of coconut. I love tequila. Recently, I had a coconut tequila, and I was sick as a dog. It wasn't the excessive amount of tequila, it was the coconut. So I'm not a big coconut person.
Texturally, great chew. It's not dry, it's moist. The coconut flavor comes through. It doesn't taste artificial, which a lot of the time macaroons do. The salt levels are there. This is a 7 out of 10. That's a high ranking for me. If we get any 9s today, that is the highest ranking I think I can really bestow today. If it goes above a 9, I will be shocked.
As you may know, I like food.
Just give us the damn rating, Nico.
6 out of 10.
The chimney sweet cold brew. That's pretty good. I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to coffee. I don't like my coffee sweet. I'll give it a 6.5.
Tastes a wee bit tobacco-ish.
That's the Hershey's chocolate syrup.
I couldn't drink that because I'll be back on cigarettes. I love sweet stuff and it's very sweet. I like it, so I'll give it a 5.
Moving on.
2 new scores on the board, not topping the charts, but they're great contenders nonetheless. That does it for Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe, and thankfully the last time I'll have to say all those words in one mouthful. At this point, Main Street was getting super crowded, so we decided to swing over to New Orleans Square, and look, I'm a big fan of NOLA's food culture. Hopefully Disney does it justice.
We have the Mickey beignets. This is the peach one. We have a regular one. Whichever one is the best one, we will rank. So first the peach. Cheers.
Cheers.
I hate that fake peach flavor. It tastes like peach pre-workout.
It tastes like Lipton iced tea.
Just lick this really quick.
That is my
right?
pre-workout.
Now onto the OG. Dry, no salt, no sugar in the dough. All I taste is vegetable oil. Out of all the donuts I've had, this is at the bottom of the barrel. I'm sorry, it's really not good. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 10, unfortunately.
I love your sourdough bread recipe.
Yeah, sourdough bread, woo! No, you're good, thank you. I appreciate you.
I give this a 2 out of 10. It's absolute dog.
So we have 2 different mint juleps. We have mango peach and we have regular. I think we should start with the mango peach.
I don't know what this is. I don't want that.
I would agree with that. I'm gonna eliminate that. Hopefully this is better. So this is the regular mint julep. I mean, it's refreshing.
It's nice.
I like that it's not that sweet. I feel happy with it. It's sort of like a lemon mint agua fresca. It's not too sweet, it's refreshing, it's lemony, it's got a lot of mint flavor to it. It's mid, 5 out of 10.
It's not that bad, lad. It's 6 out of 10.
That was pretty low, so not impressed, but hopefully Tiana's Palace will do better with their gumbo and cornbread.
What is a proper description of a gumbo?
It's basically like a stew. Sometimes it has seafood in it, sometimes it doesn't, but typically, like in this case, it's sausage and chicken. It's pretty good.
That's sausage. Very spicy.
In terms of traditional gumbo flavors, I'm just not feeling it, but it is delicious. It's seasoned nicely, chicken's juicy.
I would really enjoy having this. Back in the day when I was younger, I absolutely loved spicy food. I still do, but my body has changed a wee bit, and unfortunately, I cannot handle it anymore. I absolutely love the taste of it.
The cornbread's really nice too. The storyline has always been with theme park food or fast food that it's just not that good. Never as good as a home-cooked meal. This one's right in the line. Doing that at scale is really hard. Shout out to Disney, honestly. I'm kind of blown away.
I wouldn't be able to make that at home, you know?
Well, that's because you can't cook, Nico.
Fair enough.
This is really good. This is an 8 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10.
Wow, I truly was not expecting this. It was delightful. It just barely missed the #1 spot, but well-deserved podium for now. Now onto our final New Orleans Square dish, the waffle Krista. The idea here is insane. I might be a fan.
When I first saw it, I was like, this is just a waffle, but it's not. A Monte Cristo is basically kind of like a French toast sandwich that has ham and cheese, usually dusted with powdered sugar, but they waffled it. They got the syrup, you dip it, savory sweet, cheers. That was not good.
No?
No.
Like, how do you come up with this? Putting ham in a waffle. It's unbelievable.
It's just not hitting. The ham, I think, is actually way too dry. It's just a lot of conflicting flavors. I'm really not about it. And all the flavors I'm looking for aren't there. It's not quite like bottom of the barrel. It's also a little bit under mid, so I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
I really like it. I'm not a big fan of the syrup, but that combination of ham with a waffle, sweet, it's lovely. I give that a 6.5 out of 10.
Moving on.
A swing and a miss, but hey, they can't all be winners. Still way above our bottom score, slotting in at number 9. With New Orleans Square most alluring offerings behind us, it was back to Main Street.
All right, we have the sparkling pickle lemonade. I'm actually excited about this one. All right,
Cheers, lad.
cheers.
horrible. Genuinely the weirdest taste, as if someone pissed in my mouth. This is disgusting, man. This is fucking disgusting.
I like it. It's growing on me. It's weird. It's like an electrolyte beverage. What I don't like is the artificial lemon. If it was a legit lemonade with fresh lemons, this would be incredible.
There's certain things you just shouldn't be drinking, and this is one of those.
I don't mind it. It's all right.
Thanks for having my back. You drink it. Honest opinion.
Oh, no.
Oh, I knew it. I appreciate that. Finally.
Yeah, I think it's a 6 out of 10.
0 out of nothing.
Moving on.
Despite Nico's completely unfair flat zero, the pickle lemonade knocks the beignets off the leaderboard and makes the number 10 spot. I don't know, I liked it. You like pickles, you like lemonade, it's gonna be a good duo. Moving on.
We have 2 pretzels. We're gonna see which one is better. I know these are supposed to look like Mickey, but this looks very nightmarish. It's like looking at you like,
Hey kids, I know you like pretzels. Yeah, come on in the door. Don't worry, I'm not gonna eat your flesh, skin, and bones.
that's horrible.
Horrendous. Can I put that in recycled? It tastes like it's been recycled.
This is the worst pretzel I've ever had, I'm not gonna lie. This is really bad. It's incredibly dry. The cheese sauce is not hitting, unfortunately. It's just generic cheese sauce. I don't know, this is the most underwhelming thing we've had all day, I think. Because everything has far exceeded my expectations. And this one, I was on a high expecting something good, and this brought me to a low. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10.
This is like a 1.
We have the cream cheese stuffed pretzel. Cheers.
It's weird.
I like it actually.
There's something so wrong with this, I don't know.
It's kind of like a Danish, but in the form of a pretzel.
It's growing on me. It's one of those sensations you never tried. It's like, oh, that must be weird. And it comes around. No, it's not coming around, it's still weird.
The cream cheese one is better. Texturally, the cream cheese helps a lot. It doesn't make the pretzel itself better, but the overall experience, texture-wise, is good. It's creamy. There's a sweetness to it that at first I was like, I don't know if I like that. But then I did, it grew on me. It was an above mid. I'd give it a 6 out of 10.
I would go 5 out of 10.
Moving on.
Our first tie of the day, slotting right into an above mid score. After a strong start, things are starting to settle. Let's see if our next spot can shake things up a bit.
I don't know what this is. This is a cookie. It looks like a sugar cookie or a shortbread of some sort. Whatever it is, we'll put it right here. Let's take a bite. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's got toffee in it.
It is unbelievable.
This is so good. Great crunch, great flavor. The salt levels in the dessert are there. Salt should not ever be omitted in a dessert. The crunch is there. It's buttery, it's rich, it doesn't taste fake, it tastes like real butter. That's an 8 out of 10.
It's super nice. 9 out of 10.
Whoa.
I would eat this in a heartbeat.
Moving on.
Wow, and we have a strong new leader. I couldn't believe my mouth. That wraps up Main Street with a big bang. Next stop, Frontierland. For some funnel cake. What's Disney without some games?
Do you have coins? I will give you money for coins.
Let's be real, I went off. Nico, not so much. We love you, Nico.
Fat, would you have still invited me?
Yes, that wasn't the criteria.
Just checking. Who's my fattest friend? Nico.
Okay, so we have funnel cakes. We have a normal funnel cake, and then we have the Wild West version that has, I think it's Marionberry and some sort of cream.
It looks fried.
Good job, Nico.
Like, don't blame me. I am European. Europeans don't fry everything they see.
We're gonna try these two, whichever the best one is, we will rate. I'm gonna start with the normal one, actually, plain. And then we have the Wild West version. The Wild West version feels like it's just got too much going on. Like, it doesn't need all that to be good. A classic funnel cake with powdered sugar is delicious by itself.
But I think after 3 bites of this, you're sick of it. With the normal one, you won't have that.
We're rating the normal one. Out of all the funnel cakes I've had, it's a good funnel cake. It's crispy. A lot of the time with funnel cakes, you get bitter frying oil because they've been frying it all day long. But it's pretty clean tasting. It's a 6 out of 10 funnel cake.
6 for me.
I don't feel good. Moving on.
So we're 15 dishes in, and we're starting to feel it a little bit physically and possibly emotionally. An above mid score for some above average funnel cakes. They did look pretty. They just didn't taste as good as they looked. Moving on.
We're in Star Wars land or whatever the hell it's called. It's actually kind of cool. We have 2 wraps to taste. Whichever one is the best one we will rank. We have the Ronto wrap and the Ronto-less wrap, which I believe is vegetarian or potentially even vegan. Cheers. You like that wiener? Bink.
It's all right, no. Average German sausage.
Pretty good. Honestly, this one's better. This is vegan? Really? This has a very Chinese dumpling almost flavor. I don't know if that's what they intended, but it's giving rice vinegar, soy sauce, a little garlicky. I actually quite like this. It's seasoned nicely, it's got good crunch, it's fresh. Out of all the vegan things I've eaten, or vegetarian or whatever, plant-based things I've eaten, it's just 7.5 out of 10. It's very good.
This is the first vegan thing I've ever ate in my life. And you know what? That's half decent. I'll give that a 7 out of 10.
Are you gonna switch your diet?
If I end up looking like Joshua, I will.
It pains me to say that a vegan dish is now in the top 5. But hey, you know, you gotta give credit where credit's due, and this is some good food. Galaxy's Edge starting off strong, but there's gotta be better out there.
Oh, look, here's this guy. Nico, go for him, go.
He'll put his finger up my bum. I don't want that.
All right, so we have the cold brew black calf. It looks like there's Cocoa Puffs on top. It looks fun. Let's taste it.
I think this is just a matter of personal preference. I'm not a big fan of cold brew in any way, shape or form. I think this is a wee bit weird. It's like random cold coffee with a wee bit of milk and sugar with some Cocoa Puffs on top.
I strongly disagree. I love this. This is the first fun coffee I've ever had that's not too sweet. The flavors are basic. It's plain cold brew in the bottom with sort of like a sweet cream on top, but the Cocoa Puffs give it intermittently more chocolatey flavor over time. 7 out of 10. I love this. I would drink this way too often if it was near me in Austin.
I'm not a big fan of cold brew. I just like a double espresso.
Look how he's almost empty.
It's very much drinkable, and I'm thirsty. 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Moving on.
I'll take it. Despite Nico's hesitation, this cracks the top 10. It's somewhere in the realm of one of my favorites of the day, despite not being in the top 5. Moving on. We continued exploring Galaxy's Edge by visiting the milk stand. What?
Okay, so we have green milk with the Clatoon frog eggs. I don't know what it is, to be honest. That's like drinking Play-Doh. I'm really not a fan of that at all. That's gonna be a no from me. This is the coveted blue milk. This is the thing that everybody's been talking about. So I'm gonna go in with an open heart and an open mind. I'm sorry. This is for children that eat Play-Doh. It's just what it is. I don't know what that flavor is. I don't like it at all. It's like an artificial fruit flavor that's unidentifiable to me. Maybe it's like artificial dragon fruit, but it's just very bland. I also lost Nico and I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Anyway, it also weirdly tastes like Dole Whip the more I taste it, so I wonder if it's like a watered down Dole Whip potentially. Either way, I'm not blown away by it.
3 out of 10.
Yeah, the blue milk one is better and that's what I'm ranking, so 2 out of 10. Moving on. Next up, we have chocolate chip cookies from Harbor Galley. These aren't from this park or this area, but very nice lady that shouted me out and said hello, recommended these, so we're gonna eat them on her behalf. Thank you for that. Unbelievable chocolate chip cookies. If you find these, you absolutely have to get them. These are proper chocolate chip cookies. They're gooey, they're chocolatey, they're still warm, they're not served cold, they're not crunchy. They're the nice gooey, fudgy, chewy chocolate chip cookie that I like. You know what, actually, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This really blew me away.
8.25, and it's dessert.
The cookies knocked it out of the park without actually even being from this specific park. A new number 2, and the churro toffee keeps its crown for now. You know, this whole Star Wars area, I'm gonna miss you, even though the milk was really gross. It's time to continue our adventure, and things are just getting started. Up next, a Disney classic and one of my childhood favorites, Dole Whip in all of its many varieties. This is a big one. It's not just for my inner child, but for Nico, who's never had it in his entire life. I'm just hoping it's as good as I remember.
Nico, have you ever had Dole Whip?
It looks like ice cream.
We have mango, we have pineapple, and then we have strawberry. Do you know what Dole is?
Yeah, it's the money you get when you live in the UK.
No, it is a pineapple company. Thank you so goddamn much. Okay, so you wanna start with mango? Oh yeah. Which one's your favorite?
Pineapple. And I would have never picked pineapple as my favorite.
The pineapple's kicking. First of all, I've always loved Dole Whip. Texturally, it's incredible. It's so smooth, it's so silky. You almost just like wanna swallow it instantly when it goes in your mouth.
I like it.
It's not quite ice cream, it's more of like a creamy sorbet in a way. Strong pineapple flavor, it's got acidity, it's sweet but not too sweet. You could easily eat a whole one of these and be super happy. There's nothing else in the world I can possibly imagine like it. I'm gonna give it a 7.8. It's not quite an 8.
I love ice cream, I like sorbet. I enjoy this, 7.
Solid, moving on.
And there it is, my beloved Dole Whip enters the top 5. Maybe it's a bias, but look, I loved this as a kid, it's still great now, and my love ended up transcending time. Obviously, it didn't get the greatest score of the day, but this is truly something that always hits the spot. I feel good about the score. I might even bump it up a point on a good day, but that said, on to the next. We then went to Toontown, where we were definitely not goofing off. Something about this place really does bring out your childlike wonder.
So we have a mac and chili cheese dog. Mac and cheese, chili, and potato chips.
Doesn't blow my mind, it's all right. I don't know what these potatoes are doing on that. Don't think they belong there. I think it's average. I think maybe even a wee bit below average.
I think it's slightly above average. It's a good hot dog, it's got a good snap. Honestly, the chili cheese topping just tastes like generic chili cheese, but it's still good. I mean, like, it's very basic. It's like a cumin chili flavor. It's an average hot dog. It's a 5.5.
5 out of 10.
Moving on. All right, we're next to the playground.
The smell makes me sick.
The children or the pizza?
Both.
We got a flop over pizza. Let's see how we feel about it. That's a flop, all right.
That's disgusting.
I know what went on here. From a food science standpoint, this is clearly designed to be marketed towards kids, the child's palate. I mean, this is basically just a giant Hot Pocket. The bread is horrible. It's super sugary, it's ketchupy. The pepperoni tastes okay, but it's just like generic pepperoni. This is bottom of the barrel. I gotta give it, I'm sorry, out of all the pizzas, a 3 out of 10. It's very bad.
It's so drenched in oil, I would give it a 1 out of 10.
It's definitely not a pizza. Any Italian watching this is probably dying inside. So for the Italians, we will slay this beast for you. Moving on.
And Disneyland, take this off your menu.
So despite Toontown being a place that might look fun, it was quite the miss. But look, you know, if you're 5 years old, probably would have been great. Back to Main Street one last time to see if a classic dish at the Plaza Inn will end our low score streak.
So we're at the Plaza Inn. This is one of the oldest restaurants at Disney with their chicken plate, their fried chicken plate. This is a half chicken, an airline chicken breast, which means it's the breast with the wing still attached, a whole thigh and a leg, mashed potatoes, gravy, biscuits, beans. This feels like a classic Southern dish. I like this. Before we get to the chicken, let's try everything else. So the mashed potatoes and the gravy.
Don't like the mashed potato. The gravy is very nice.
Biscuit. My mom was born and raised in Southern Texas. I grew up with no bullshit biscuits. These are some bullshit biscuits. This is the driest shit I've ever had. The chicken. That chicken's quite good.
I'm just not a big fan of the taste, to be honest.
I think if you've been walking all day and you get this set down in front of you, it feels just like you're having a home-cooked meal made by mama. Except mama would have seasoned this chicken better and would never have had biscuits this dry and would have used fresher mashed potatoes. But the gravy's good. The chicken's not bad. I just wish it had more seasoning, more oomph, you know?
You Americans deep fry everything. I'm actually surprised that the beans are not fried.
Honestly, they'd be so good if they were fried.
I give this whole dish a 5.5.
All things considered, I think it's a solid 5.5.
Let's go to the next one.
All right, that was just all right. But we're leaving it in the past as we head to Tomorrowland. As we started our journey to the future, Nico was left behind on his park bench. You know, this is a lot of food to eat.
Nico needed to sit down. I don't blame him. We have the turkey leg. It looks pretty bad. That doesn't mean it's not good. Juicy, smoky, perfectly salted, it's tender. As ugly as this looks, it's beautiful in its flavor and texture. I like it, one of my favorite things of all time, 8.5. Nico's over by the bench, so let's go see what he's thinking.
What is that? Nah, that's horrendous. That's disgusting. Have you seen that? That an 8.5. Are you out of your mind? Not doing that.
It's a turkey leg, it's really good. This is a classic American fare food, you have to eat it.
I can't eat that, I'll throw up.
Here, I'll feed you. Choo choo. Choo choo. See, he always eats when I feed him.
That's lovely, actually. It's not too dry either. I need to be less judgmental. Like, I mean, it looked like a foot. It was actually half decent. I rate that as 7.5. Great minds think alike. Right, let's move on.
A Disney classic, despite how ugly it is. The score speaks for itself, though. Our top three finally shakes it up again with our first podium tie of the day. Things are getting neck and neck, so let's keep rolling.
Next up, we have cheesy garlic pretzel breadstick. The filling is better than the bread itself.
I'm not a big fan of the bread, but the filling is very, very nice.
Because it's 70% bread, and that's the majority of the product, and that is our least favorite part, not a good sign. The filling's good though, so it's a bit of a redeemer. Because the bread is I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10.
I rather would have like a normal bread dipped in aioli.
Yeah, like if the filling was a dip.
Yeah, no, for me, 4 out of 10.
Moving on, we're at the Troubadour Tavern. First up, Mickey ice cream. Cheers. It's vanilla ice cream with chocolate on it. It's okay, it's 5 out of 10, it's mid. It's not the most exciting thing. Actually, matter of fact, 4 out of 10.
It is a weird aftertaste. 5 out of 10. Matter of fact, 4 out of 10.
All right, we got a Troubadour baked potato. This looks good.
I really like the taste of that bacon. It gives it a nice flavor. I think that it's perfectly matched with the cheese. This is 7.5 out of 10.
Wow. In the world of baked potatoes, it's not the greatest. Potatoes a little overcooked. The cheese is not the highest quality. But you know what? It tastes good. And it's a gift that always delivers. So I'll give it a 5.5.
Let's move on.
Out of all items, the OG baked potato makes it through onto our leaderboard. But at this point, with almost 30 items inside of us, we're a little destroyed. But this train isn't stopping. But we're not done. We're moving to a totally different park at Disney California Adventure. I'm hyped for this as I've had multiple people say you can't find the best food at Disneyland without going to the DCA. That's where all the good stuff is. This is a big deal. So let's see if they're right.
Look at this. This is so well built. This is unbelievable. Look at that. How have they done that?
Nico, this is the most normal, basic looking set we've seen. Star Wars was unbelievable. It was literally like we were transported to another world with big cascading mountains, and you can literally see the edge of the fucking board there. Yeah. We're kicking off Disney California Adventure with the sourdough Mickey. Oh my God!
Ah! No offense, but it tastes like nothing.
If you've ever had commercial sourdough bread, that's kind of what you're getting, but slightly better. It's not the rustic, nice loaves that we like today. The chew is okay, but the sourness tastes like it's not from fermentation. It's a very mid sourdough bread. I'd give it a 5.5.
2.2.
Moving on.
Oof, a rough start to DCA with so much already in the tank. There's still many more items to go. And that journey started taking its toll on our sweet Nico.
This food thing is draining me.
Orange chicken burrito. You have lo mein, fried rice. Absolutely fucking horrendous. Every single element of this is the lowest quality version of it. The flavor is lackluster. It tastes like old soy sauce. The lo mein noodles are quite literally mush. Mashed potatoes. That is a 0.
It's absolute horrendous. I'm kind of on the verge of throwing up.
Moving on. We're at the Avengers Campus. One of my favorite movie franchises of all time. I'm sure that that's gonna be under heavy critique by you. Sorry, I like a little Iron Man, okay? Giant chicken sandwich. It's actually not that big, but it is a small bun with a big piece of chicken.
This is just a normal schnitzel.
It's pretty good.
You know what? The sauce is nice.
It's all about the chicken on this. The crunch is good. It's seasoned decently. The sauce is tasty. I do wish there was a bit more sauce. But best of all, the chicken is not overcooked. It's a solid 7 out of 10 chicken sandwich. Very nice.
I'll give this 6.5 out of 10.
And there it is. After continued disappointment, this chicken sandwich cracks the top 10. You know, at this point, I think the 30 dishes inside me is actually starting to take its toll. But I know there's something that can still top the leaderboard, and I want to find it before we leave. On to the next. But now it's time to eat like an Avenger with some chicken shawarma. I'm gonna be honest, I was a little surprised here. Shawarma is kind of an important cultural dish, and after that birria, I kind of had high expectations for the shawarma, but there was no vegetables, no cucumber, no tomato. Pita was super dry. I don't know, and the chicken being underseasoned and dry on top of that, it just wasn't hitting. It was a 3 out of 10. But on a positive note, Disney is still killing it with their food. This one just didn't reach the par I was expecting. Moving on.
We're at Cozy Cone in Radiator Springs. We got ourselves 2 goddamn mac and cheese bacon cones.
The cheese tastes very chemical.
The bacon's okay, I mean, but out of all the mac and cheeses that exist, this is at the bottom of the barrel. I would enjoy a bowl of Kraft over this. There's no bread cone that's gonna fix this. It's more like a 3.
It's a 3.
Radiator Springs starting off with a low-rated item, but we couldn't leave Radiator Springs. Not trying to deal pickled popcorn.
This one works. I would have this in a cinema. I would rate this 6.5.
Wow, that's exactly what I was gonna say. The dill pickle flavor, it's salty, it's a little bit sweet, it's sour. This is a solid 6.5 out of 10. This is probably gonna help us poop later. Let's move on.
The pickle popcorn. You know, it wasn't earth-shattering for Nico, but I liked it. I'm gonna snack on it the next time I go to Disney. Moving on. Now on to San Francisco. This is a park I've been really looking forward to. I have really high hopes. I'm a little nervous that not gonna hit those notes. I feel a little too hype about it.
This is the one that I've been the most excited for. It is the long bao. A steamed and a fried version. This could very well be the highest rated one that we have. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna start with the fried one because I feel like the steamed one's gonna be my favorite. All right, I'm gonna try the steamed one.
I absolutely dislike that. I was thinking I was gonna say the same about this, but I'm not, because I'm actually quite enjoying that one. And that sauce, I really like that spice.
I think because Nico hasn't had this before, it's a new experience for him, so it's gonna feel special. I've had some of the best bao in the world. This is so far away from where it could be in terms of being good. It's so bland in the flavor. The texture is there, it's not dry, but man, the flavor is like a 1 out of 10.
Do you not think that that sauce has lifted up the dish in general?
The dish should be good on its own, and the sauce just complements the dish. That's a 4 out of 10.
Would I order this again? Probably not. I like the sauce, 5.5.
We got quesabirria. This is another big one. I have a recipe for quesabirria. It looks correct. Give it a dunk.
That's lovely.
Under seasoned. The grilled cheese was better. I hate to say it, this is not a good version of quesabirria. 5 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Elote, it's got furikake, it's got spicy mayo. Cheers. I love that.
That's very nice.
Out of all the elotes I've had, this is a really solid elote. It's seasoned well, it's acidic, it's creamy, it's good, it's crunchy. 7.5.
7, here.
No, get your dirty money away from me.
Tried to buy them.
You could never buy me. Fast food companies have already tried, but their dollars weren't big enough. Moving on.
You can't miss with a good elote, and this one is no exception. DCA with the gem hidden in San Francisco. Now, it's a little hard to appreciate because we're currently at our wit's end, but it did bring me back a little. On to the next. But we couldn't leave California Adventure without trying a classic Disney corn dog.
All right, we got a corn dog. It's looking a little interesting.
I don't know what this is. I'm a wee bit struggling, to be honest, after so many food things. It's just bread and the sausage. Oh, there's another different corn dog.
Yeah, there's just cheese. The corn dog batter's nice, it's crunchy, it's not dry. It was a better than average corn dog. I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10.
I enjoyed the cheese one. I don't know what he's talking about. It's a 6.
Moving on. Paradise Garden Grill, chicken flautas. I love the presentation, it looks beautiful. Cheers. These are nice.
That's half decent.
The outside's beautifully, delicately crispy. It's a flour tortilla, so it's a little bit more like flaky crunchy instead of like loud crunchy. I like what's on top of it. I like the queso fresco. And this is a 7 out of 10 for a Disneyland flauta.
I actually really enjoyed that. I can't eat more because otherwise I explode. 6.5 out of 10.
Moving on.
Another tie down at number 8. Disney showing its consistency and honesty with all these contenders above a mid-score. Great stuff, but we're still looking for a score to beat out an 8.5. Our final items were a spin on 2 Disney classics, the churro and the Dole Whip. But could they dethrone the classic?
So this is essentially an upgraded Dole Whip with mango and chamoy. Honestly, it's actually not that much better. I usually love chamoy, but this does not work. Something about their chamoy doesn't quite taste right. Like, it doesn't have that like tamarind flavor that's really nice. But overall, like, it's good. It's a 5 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
So we had one item left, the s'mores churro. Would it dethrone the classic churro, or will we leave Disney disappointed?
That's actually great.
I think my taste buds are dead after so much food. I must say, I'm really enjoying this.
This is significantly better.
I'm really liking this. I like the texture. I like the bite. Very, very nice.
You know what's funny? I would have ranked the first churro higher if it was this fresh. Because this churro was fried fresh, it's hot, it's got the right texture, it's got the right crunch, it's got the right chew. I will say it's a little bit on the sweet side. You know, maybe dial that down a little f***ing bit. But again, it is for children.
This is definitely an 8.
It all comes down to this.
It's an 8. Solid.
So close, but the new age churro just doesn't top the OG churro topping. Who would have expected an iteration of a churro to defeat an actual churro? And it's right by the front door when you enter Disney. DCA, honestly, a little bit of a letdown, but maybe it was just a little too overhyped for me. But our time at Disney absolutely was not. This was an incredible journey with incredibly high highs and incredibly low lows. But you know what? That's what makes a great story, and I definitely will be going back to Disney. And guess what? It's still gonna be for the food.
That cookie was insane.
Is it good enough for you to give us a bark?
It's unbelievable. I cannot stop eating.